What happens when your systematic attempt to secure a functional, crown-anchored sanctuary traps you inside a high-stakes political sabotage matrix under the tight surveillance of an aggressive royal hegemony, and your only hope of survival is to maintain a strict, hyper-vigilant personal defense strategy before an encroaching shadow threat permanently dismantles your biological boundaries? In this breathlessly paced, high-stakes throne noir and intrigue thriller masterpiece of absolute structural irony, territorial paranoia, and heavy administrative friction, the traditional boundaries of standard royal fantasy fiction shatter under an avalanche of pure power investment calculations and hyper-vigilant lineage defense mechanics. The narrative follows a fiercely independent, highly analytical protagonist whose structured court reality hits a sudden logistical wall as her hard-won regal tranquility is systematically targeted by external hostile actors. Driven by a raw survival instinct to safeguard her sovereign autonomy, secure high-friction asset protection, and avoid total submission to predatory administrative framing from an unseeing web of elite noble lords and ruthless succession predators, she constructs a desperate, hyper-vigilant plan of strategic defense. The true brilliance of this fast-paced investigative survival playbook summary lies in Plummer and Ducharme's exceptional mastery of mass-scale situational claustrophobia, localized council coordination grids, and agonizing forced proximity physical friction. As the primary targets navigate their high-pressure compromise behind closed throne room doors and heavily secured imperial borders, her standard defensive armor completely melts into an elite, terrifying game of pure physical and mental survival against competitors tracking her every breakthrough in defiance resistance. Every clandestine encounter, secure perimeter scanner sweep of the throne boundary, and localized territory boundary transaction inside the Queens and Heathens theater becomes a minefield of potential exposure, exposing deep institutional exploitation, historic generational kingdom debts, and a toxic inner circle of hidden administrative entities protecting their own dark, lucrative agendas. Trapped in close quarters with an incoming alpha threat who actively monitors her crown submission to shield his own private target control from a tightening trap, the protector's unhinged, own the kingdom and eliminate the threat protective instincts flare back to life, forcing a final high-pressure alliance where a single mismanaged motive allocation or broken tactical trust means the absolute execution of their final defenses. For hard-boiled relationship procedurals, dark institutional collapse mechanics, and fiercely resilient court enthusiasts who live for complex multi-layered plots handled with narrative precision, this third volume delivers an unput-upon-able listening experience where all ordinary safety nets vanish completely.